everybody? Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to be doing a makeup video. We don't know where we're going, but surely we're going to get there. So this is me bare, nothing done except for the morning routine. My skin has not been really giving me any problems. I might get a pimple every now and then, but I do use 3 facial cleansers in the morning. I also put a serum on, and I use a moisturizer. So this is my skin. Hope you guys get into it. So, what do y'all think? Are we getting what it's supposed to get? Big purr. Okay. Anyway, the first thing I'm gonna do is use this Maybelline glass spray. Now, if y'all have never used this will literally turn your skin into glass. Like, I 100% recommend this. This is the bottle. You can get it from Walmart. We're just going to spray it. Whew. Now we're just going to press that in with a beauty blender. This one's by e.l.f. I really do like the size of this beauty blender, and it seems like when you wet it, like all the excess makeup that's in it goes away. Like, this was brown. This man was brown. Okay, so now we have that done. We're also going to work on skin even more. The best thing about makeup is making sure that your skin is taken care of. So as long as you do that, you will be fine. One of the next things I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I really do love this primer. Taking like a pea size amount, I'm just going to mark places where I want to put it. Okay, I'm also, when I say I use this, I use this. The next thing I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Mid Melt Cooling Face Primer. If you guys have not used this, this is really good as well. It kind of reminds me of the Milk Makeup Primer. It's jelly in texture, and it has grip, so it'll help make your makeup stick. So I take like a dot of that, and I put it in places where I need it the most. I don't really use this a lot. I literally use like 1 or 2 pumps. You see, and it's also gonna give the face some glow. Once I've done that, I will take a little bit more and go to other places. But like I said, I wanted to focus on the important places first. And at this point, I'm not using like a big amount. It smells good, and you can tell that it does have some cooling sensation in it. Now we're gonna be working on the base. I'm taking my foundation, and I'm going to put that on like little dots all over my face and blend it in. I wanted to go with minimal makeup with this look, so I didn't want to, put on layers and layers of foundation. So, and also, I like to make sure that my foundation matches my overall complexion. I said this in my last video, but some might say that it's too light for me or that it's too orange. But I've had even oranger foundation, and trust me, this is the best one that I've had that's blended in with my skin, and it still resembles skin. If my hand pretty much is the color of my hand and a mixture of my neck. I used to. Now I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Chestnut. I'm going to be putting that in the inner corner as well as on the outer corner of the eye. To make sure that the eye is lifted. Also put that on the bridge of my nose and my forehead, and on my chin and on my cupid's bow. And I just blend that in. Now I'm going to set it with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I first pressed it in to give it that airbrush look. Go everywhere I set the concealer, except for the nose. The nose is done last. And after I press it in a general layer, I go over it with another thinner layer of powder to make sure that I don't get any creasing. Also, make sure that you bake your smile lines or laugh lines. So basically, the lines following your smile from your nose all the way down to your mouth. You want to put extra powder there and let it sit. But now taking this face powder by Black Radiance, and it's a soft focus powder. And I'm going to be blending it in just all over my entire face. It's pretty much my complexion. And then off camera, I went ahead and did my contour and my blush. And it looks like I have highlight on, but that's the beauty of that spray, that Maybelline. It's that Maybelline glass spray. It is amazing. It makes you look like you have highlight on or glowy. It's good to set your makeup, good for just a refresher. It's good if you're not having makeup on that day. You just look, awake, fresh, woke. But now I'm just focusing on my eyebrow. And I already have a video on my channel. If you want to take a look at that, you can. But I did include the same footage. Basically, for my brows, I will draw a line under it, following the shape, straight line. From there, the arch of my brow, I'll draw a straight line out, and then I just connect that with the line on top. Then use concealer to carve it out, and then we are done with the brows. Yeah. Look at that smile. Yes. Say hello to my sister. But now we're gonna take a look at these eyes. This is where the video changed. Normally when I use a base like this for eyes, the colors do pop. But you're gonna see it did pop, but I specifically did the video this way to where one eye was gonna be done and the other one is gonna be done on camera. You're gonna see a live difference of how you're gonna see a live difference of how the shadows perform. This beautiful blue shade, loved it. But as you can see in the video, I've had to go in it a lot just to get that on my eye. And to make sure, I tested this out on my hand a few days ago just to make sure that the palette would still be okay. And if I used it on a set concealer versus a wet concealer, and it did work better on a wet concealer. So that's what I did. I'm also taking a purple shade. I don't know why I always go into the purple shades, but they always do not work for me, always. I know that purple is hard to formulate, but it's always chalky and it's always clumpy, so it basically falls off your eye. So if you look on the left side of what the eye that's done, do you even see the purple? It looks like it's gray, in my opinion. But we're just now carving out that crease, trying to save the look. And I think overall, when we got it finished, it was cute, but I hate when my eyes don't turn out the exact same, and one looks fresh and one looks old. That defeats the purpose of doing the makeup in the first place, because you want it to look even. But I just don't recommend this palette because I've had the James Charles palette, don't film it except for the purple glitter. But both of these shades really didn't do what they were supposed to do. Like, they ended up, that makeup didn't last an hour on me, especially the eyes. Like, it looked like it was just melting off. Like, and that's never happened to me with shadows before. So that's the only reason why I'm saying don't get this palette. I got it from Target, and I don't really know, I never really have bought makeup from Target. That was my first time. So I really don't, shop with Target like that, because it's so far from my house. But I was in there with my friend because she wanted to go in there and get some bathing suits at the time. They were going to be on sale because, it was getting cold or whatever. That's when I got it. And I filmed a video with it, and then after that video, I basically gave it to a friend. It's like, hey, I have this palette, and I really don't like it. You might be able to get it to work. And overall, when I first bought the palette, what I bought it for was because of the colors. I thought the colors were going to be, you know, awesome or whatever. But overall, actually using them, like they swatched nicely, but when it actually came to applying them on the eye, they were not the same. And that was like one of the first times I actually had an issue with a Makeup Revolution palette. Yo, we are back and we are looking all the way put together though. Also following up the look with a little bit of orange under the eye, just to give it some youthfulness. Not me looking crazy. So y'all, this is the finished look. I hope that you guys liked it. You know, it's giving very much, I don't know. But this palette, no ma'am. No, I do not like it. But the reason why I say so is because there's a lot of fallout. A lot. I haven't even put no highlight on. Let me do that really quick. But there's a lot of fallout in this palette, and the colors are not as pigmented, even though I did use a primer or slash concealer. Now I did not look and see which one it would be best by or best used by. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I really had a great time recording it. I hope you liked the look. Please don't ever buy this palette. It's not worth your money. It's only $15, but baby girl, not worth it at all.